Mason, lovely to meet you. Welcome to Bolton Wanderers. How does it feel to have that shirt on and be a Bolton player?
Very good. It's been a long time coming this summer, and I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to wearing the shirt representing the club, the statue of the club as well. I think excited to get started.
Good man. So did you think also that you were probably going to move on? Was that the plan from Hull or the plan for yourself to probably come and play somewhere else?
It was the initial plan given to me, and obviously you speak to clubs and whatnot, and as soon as I heard Bolton was interested, it's almost a no-brainer at that point. So glad it got over the line. Glad I'm here now.
Good. Of course, you have played for Hull in pre-season, and you very handily scored a goal at Stockport County on Saturday, which falls nice given the fact that's our first fixture. So you're coming here in good form.
Yeah, exactly. I think another one Sunday would be a perfect start.
Yes.
Obviously played against them this Saturday, so have a bit of familiarity with how they're going to set up and stuff, and hopefully I could get off to a good start like I did.
Good man. It wasn't a bad goal, a flashing header, just sort of in line with the near post. That'd be a good feeling to take into the game.
Yeah, 100%. Whenever you score friendly or competitive, it's always a good feeling. Always gives you that extra boost of confidence as well. So with the new shirt and with the new club, hopefully I get the same result.
Good. So the stars have aligned because we need a striker. Obviously, you tick all the boxes. So excited about the prospects, and as I say, hopefully you can hit the ground running. I'm sure you've been involved pretty much from the get-go.
Yeah, 100%. I spoke to Gaffer a few times. Spoken to Fogel as well, and it was one of the plans and needed a striker, and I'm glad they decided to go with me. Like I said, I had a few conversations with the Gaffer, and our plans and ideas for the season aligned, so it should be good.
Good. I think you can play in a wider position, but I'm sure very much at the minute central striker, that seems to be what we need the most. I don't want to read too much into things or put words in anybody's mouths, but will that be the position that you're going to evolve as, the position you want to play as in your career now?
Yeah, 100%. Through the middle, playing as a nine is definitely my main position. Definitely where I want to be playing. And I made sure to have that conversation before coming here and stuff, and yeah, that seems to be the plan for this season.
As we just chatting there beforehand, you've had some busy summers. You've been on the move, or loan moves or permanent moves over the last few years. And as a young man, you've packed an awful lot in, so I presume you'll take it all in your stride?
Yeah, 100%. Like you said, there's been a few changes the last few years, different clubs and whatnot. Hopefully I could get off the ground running here and settle fairly quickly.
What that has done, though, is given you a lot of experience for a young man. We'll just go back to the start, if we may. I know you're London born and you played locally in London and got your first big break with a club with Charlton Athletic in League One and scored goals pretty much straight away there, didn't you?
Yeah. Very, very good time in my career. Obviously, to put on that shirt for the first time, be a professional for the first time, to score a few goals obviously helps. From there, yeah, it's been a good career so far, so hopefully it can continue.
I think Chelsea had an interest. He was a very young player, if I'm right in saying, but then they obviously went and signed you, and I mean, wow, that's some move.
Yeah, they didn't. My initial trial, they didn't take me.
Yeah.
And then obviously the season I had with Charlton spoke for itself, and they ended up signing me. I think it was a year and a half later. So yeah, everything happens for a reason, and glad that got over the line as well. Yeah,
and what a club to be at. I mean, you played in the Premier League. That's on the CV forever. Can they never take that away from you? I mean, how was that going into a club of that stature and with those kind of players?
Yeah, very good. It's one of them moments that, yeah, like you said, can never be taken away. Worked with world-class players across the board, and even managers. Having a manager like Pochettino have the trust in me to play in the Premier League, it can only speak good things about him. And hopefully, yeah, get back there eventually. Yeah,
and then of course you went up to Sunderland on loan and other end of the country. How was that sort of settling into a new part of the world and again playing fairly regularly in the Championship?
Yeah, it's obviously a big club with big expectations. Didn't quite go to plan for this to myself, but it's one of them things. It's a learning curve. Probably the first blip I had in my career, and it's slowly set me up for good stead now.
What do you mean by that? Just in terms of, as you say,
just in terms of. Just learning the game. Having more experience at a Championship level. Obviously, Charlton was League One, and obviously that the Chelsea stint was only for as long as it was. So the first time in the Championship, obviously would have liked to have a better personal season, and I think the club as well would have expected more from themselves. But it's one of the things that it's a learning curve, and bounce back from it.
Absolutely, experiences, good and bad, mould you as a player and a person, don't they? And stand you in good stead for the next challenge that comes along. And obviously that was at Hull last season, but that was obviously a tough season for the club as a whole, wasn't it?
Yeah, of course. Tough season personally as well. Obviously playing off the left, which typically don't do.
Right.
Like I said before, prefer to play as a 9. So that was a learning curve as well in terms of a new position. The club obviously didn't play as well as we wanted to. Didn't finish as high as we wanted to. So once again, another learning curve which can only be good for the future.
And without going into Hull's problems, we know they've got 1 or 2 issues on and off the pitch and transfer embargoes, etc., etc. So a good time for a fresh challenge for yourself to come out here to Bolton.
Yeah, 100%. Like I said, going on was the initial plan, just to get frequent game time in my position. So it's something I've always looked at doing for this summer. But honestly, for the season, I wish Hull the best of luck. Obviously, a good group of lads, and being with them the pre-season that I have been with them, it's been very good. So hopefully they can perform well.
Yeah, let's hope
get back to where they belong.
Yeah, let's hope their luck turns. So you've sort of dropped a level, if you like, into League One, but obviously you feel this is presumably a club of similar stature and a club that can really make an impact in League One and hopefully at the top end to make an enjoyable season.
Yeah, 100%. I think the club's bound to go up. Hopefully I can help get over the line. Obviously there's been in recent past there's been some upset and stuff in the playoff and whatnot. And it's always a club you look at and think they definitely are better than League One. So hopefully I can help get over the line.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a reset for us this summer, and I think you're the 10th new face into the building, so it's an exciting time. I think the new manager's building a new team, and obviously you're going to be a key part of that, and it starts very quickly, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Season only starts on Sunday, so it'll be good to meet the lads, and hopefully fit in straight away, settle in straight away. With the 10 new boys as well, and then we could get off to a flyer. Yeah, absolutely. You have this week to start training with them, and I'm sure so you've been playing in pre-season, so you're fit and raring to go? Yeah, I can't wait to get started. It'll be good to get in training, just step on the grass and get started. Yeah, and I think you're going to train here tomorrow. We've got an open training session, so you get a little taste of the stadium tomorrow, but looking forward to playing here. I know we're away first day at Stockport, but there's going to be a nice stage to play on. Yeah, it'd be nice to get familiar to the stadium surrounding. Obviously, open session as well. Get to meet fans as well, so it'll be a good start. Well, we can't wait to see you on Sunday for the real thing, and welcome aboard and good luck. Thank you very much.